Hey guys, welcome back. I hope y'all are having a great Friday as I'm hopping into another album review. Today, I'm going to be looking at OneRepublic's 2013 release, Native. I feel this was an enjoyable album. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is the band's third studio album that was released on March 22nd, 2013. It just celebrated its 10th anniversary. We're about a month ago from this recording and the release date of this video. The album has a runtime of about 50 minutes. The Spotify version, at least here in the US, has a runtime of about 57 minutes. This version contains a few of the bonus tracks, with one of them being the Alesso remix of If I Lose Myself. I'm only including this as I primarily use Spotify to listen to albums if I don't own a physical copy or even a digital copy of a particular album, which has been the majority of the albums I've been reviewing for the last few months now. Anyways, the album also has 6 singles. They are Feel Again, If I Lose Myself, Counting Stars, Something I Need, Love Runs Out, and I Lived. The album was originally planned to be released at the end of 2012 with the lead single, Feel Again, but the album was pushed back to early 2013 as the album was not completed at the time. Feel Again would later become a promotional single, and If I Lose Myself would then become the lead single for the album. The artwork was brought up on the idea of how different each member is from one another, and that each one is like a different animal. Frontman Ryan Tedder is the fox. Drummer Eddie Fisher is the mountain lion. Rhythm guitars Drew Brown is the owl. Bassist Brent Kutzel is a gazelle. And lead guitars, Zach Filkins is the bison, also known as Buffalo. It seems to be an interesting yet creative concept for an album cover. Let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with Counting Stars. I don't feel it's too terrible of a track, but definitely not one of my favorites after hearing it so many times over the past 10 years now. I feel there are some decent lyrics and vocals, however, on the track. Love Runs Out is an interesting track. I feel it's interesting with its overall sound. With the instrumental, I didn't mind the vocals on here. If I Lose Myself is definitely one of my favorites. I love the slow tempo on the track. I feel it's nice to have little touches of electronics in the chorus. I love the vocals on the track. Lyrically, I feel it's about the fear of possibly dying. Besides that, I feel it's about you thinking about different situations and what may occur. I Lived is a sad track if you think about it. I feel it's an enjoyable track, however, with that acoustic guitar and the rest of the band eventually coming in later in the track, I didn't mind the vocals. Lyrically, it's about looking back at your life and seeing what all you did in that time. It's about trying to do everything you can and trying to enjoy every moment before you pass away and end up in the afterlife. I feel Au revoir is a decent piano-led track. In French, the phrase au revoir means goodbye until we meet again. Lyrically, I feel it's saying goodbye to a friend as you don't feel there's any more you can possibly do to keep this friendship going, or really much of a way to try to keep in contact with them. Don't Look Down is more of an instrumental track. I personally didn't mind the track. It is, however, the shortest track on the album, coming in at about 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm going to close this out with If I Lose Myself, a Lesso remix. I feel this is a decent remix. At times, I feel it's a little generic as it essentially combines house and pop, but overall, I feel it is a pretty fun and enjoyable track with its few drops. There is a 7-minute version as well, which I personally enjoy, which adds like minute and a half of an instrumental build-up at the beginning, and rides an instrumental for the last minute or two of the track. My favorite tracks are If I Lose Myself, Feel Again, I Live, Au Revoir, and If I Lose Myself, a Lesso remix. Today, I'll be giving this album a 4.5 out of 5. So, at the time of this recording, I just realized that the official name of the If I Lose Myself remix is actually, supposed to be called If I Lose Myself, OneRepublic versus Lesso, but, I'm sure you guys will get the same message if I just say the Lesso remix. So either way, I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, there's that. I'd just like to correct myself real quick before any of you guys say anything, and I, just caught that, just quickly reading through my notes, which sucks, but again, I do apologize. Official title is If I Lose Myself, OneRepublic versus Lesso for that remix. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in that comment section. Tomorrow, I'll be looking at She's So Unusual by Cindy Lauper. Next Friday, I'll be looking at Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. I'll also try to look at the 10th anniversary edition sometime this year or early next year, depending if I want to work that into this year. If not, I'll definitely work it into early 2024, as at this moment I have nothing planned so far for 2024 review-wise. I heard about its release not too long ago. I believe it's supposed to be coming out sometime next month, May 2023, if I'm not mistaken. In the meantime, I'll be looking at Where's the Drop by Dead Mouse next Saturday as well.